What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. Welcome back to the channel. On today's episode, we're essentially just going to fill your gourd with all kinds of information on what's going on around here. If you guys have been watching the community page every day, you know it's just like crazy around here. We've got some construction going on in the shop, trying to get ready for wildfire lifts. Yes, wildfire lifts. Our giveaways are just insanely on fire right now. I mean, I think we got another one going on today or tomorrow. It's just like crazy. And we have jumped from like stuff in an envelope to stuff in a bag to stuff in a box to now we're shipping out giveaway winnings that have to be put on a pallet. I mean, good night. Congratulations to Unfinished Project, who won my first major giveaway the other day. Answered my video trivia thing in like 18 seconds. Unreal. I mean, just like, or 18 minutes. Sorry, 18 minutes. Just turned it in and he won. Hey, it's just cool. That means he's paying attention, right? So we got another one of those coming up, but it's not going to be so easy this time. Nope. So get over to the community page. Read out the details on that because it's going to be coming out. It may be coming out while you're watching this. I don't know. But anyway, so we've got some license plate challenge updates for that. We got some plates to put on the wall with names that go to those plates. We'll detail you up on the lifts, all that jazz. What else is going around here with the shops and the cars? So let's get to the intro. Let's get after it. Let's get to watching. All right, guys, we're going to take a break from your regularly scheduled shop action here. And as most of you know, we have the sticker shop fridge, and we have a new sticker this week to put on, and that is Tony's Hot Rod Garage on YouTube. So Tony, I appreciate you sending over this sticker. So you are officially going to go on the garage fridge with everybody else. Boom, there you are, bud. All right, guys, so let's get back to the shop. Thanks, Tony. There has been a lot going on in the shop. I guess we're gonna get started on with like what's the biggest rumor or what I just released out the other day. And that is we've partnered up or teamed up with Wildfire Lifts, okay? And when I say that, I do not mean that Wildfire Lifts donated me a bunch of lifts. No, that is not the case. I actually paid out of my pocket for these lifts. However, I'm gonna work with them on a free giveaway lift for the channel. So you guys, all of you, just really pay attention to the other platforms along with the YouTube community page, because at some point, and I'm thinking right around 5,000 subs, I would like to give away a lift to one person, okay? And that'll be drawing style, right? Obviously, when we get to 5,000 subs, we're not gonna be using the Cool Whip Bowl anymore. We're gonna have to upgrade to some more technological or technology-based system for that. So let's get on to the lifts first. So you may have seen a photo I put on the platforms the other day where I've got Linda and Homer sitting here, okay? And the reason they're sitting here is because this is where the lifts will be. So, you know, there'll be one there, one here. We've kicked around a 2-post and a 4-post, or just 2 4-posts. We actually kicked around 2 2-posts, but I feel safer with the 4-posts. We had some concrete work done up here in the front because that was a little sketch. So that's been done. And a lot of you are probably wondering, like, what am I going to do about my ceilings? Because they're obviously not high enough, okay? Now, the posts on Wildfire lifts are 92 inches. And I have 100 and... oh, mercy sakes. I could get a tape measure out and measure it again, but I wouldn't be able to hold the camera at the same time. I think mine are around 115-inch ceilings. Now, they're saying that's enough. I don't believe it's going to be just by measuring, you know, Linda. As far as getting her up here, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I really just need to get the lifts in here and try it. But my backup plan is if they get in here and I cannot get Linda or Homer, or my truck even, and may even try it, up here without bumping my ceilings, is I'm just going to cut the ceilings out. Now, I have 2 options for the ceilings. My rafters run this way, okay? And then my ceiling runs opposite of my rafters, right? So I've got 8 foot of room between each rafter. So like you can see the seam here, and the other seam is right here, right by this light. Well, Linda and Homer are my 2 longest cars, I think. Yeah, so this is about 6 feet. So I technically don't need a whole ton of room other than just to clear the top of a car or the top of a truck. So what I thought about doing is just take this seam down. I'd have to cut it because these are 16-foot sheets of steel. Would be take this light down, cut it, hang the light back up, and then put a nice surround around the metal to where I won't scratch a car or scratch or cut myself. Maybe some pool noodle foam or something like that, because you know it's gonna be pretty thick. Now I know that sounds silly to some of you, but it's an option for now, right? The other option I thought of, now it's gonna be a little more technical, would be to like a cantilever ceiling. So I would actually do the same thing. I would cut a hole out, and then I would frame this, and then I would split this metal long ways down the middle, and then as the lift went up, it would open the ceiling, and as the lift went down, it would close the ceiling back. I know that's going to be a little more technical. It would require some mounting to the lift. I don't know what that would do to my warranty, but we'd have to do that twice. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Mainly what I got to do is just get the lifts in here and see kind of like where my cards fall. Now Homer would be a little different with these stacks, but they're not really much higher than my roof line. So I don't know. It's just going to be a lot of math and a lot of figuring, but we'll just have to figure it out. So part of me thinks we're going to be okay. Part of me thinks we're not. So we'll just have to wait till the lifts get here, which I'm super excited about. All right, guys, I'm going to jump back in here for a minute. We've got a couple more plates for the license plate challenge wall. We're going to go ahead and get those hung up real quick. We have got a Pennsylvania plate from One Eyed Cat on YouTube. Go check those out. And then we have an in memory plate from Georgia, from the Ziegler family. And this is in memory of their son Daniel. So they sent this to us and asked that we'd go ahead and put it on the wall. So we've got all that made up, and we're gonna stick them right here. So Pennsylvania and then Georgia. So we'll get those on the wall real quick, and then we'll get back to the shop stuff. So as you guys know, what I'm doing is I'm just skipping a plate, hanging a plate, skipping a plate, hanging a plate. Just trying to keep them somewhat universally spaced here. And I'm not really using much of a tape measure. I'm just kind of getting them close. The ceiling isn't 100% true. The walls aren't 100% true. Just made everything as pretty as we could. This building was built 30 years ago. So everything's kind of shifted a little bit. All right, one more for Pennsylvania, and that thing will be up here. Just like downtown. And I think One Eyed Cats is gonna fit right perfect above that sign, so that worked out awesome. Perte. All right, One Eyed Cat, you are on the wall, bud. Y'all make sure to check them out on YouTube. Give them a look, drop them a sub, all that good stuff. But they will now officially be on this wall until I'm underground. But there you go. Thank you for the plate. We appreciate it very much. All right, let's move on over and get the next one hung, which I think is a Georgia plate. And then we'll get back to the shop content. All right, guys, the next plate up we got is old Georgia, and this was sent from the Ziegler family for their son Daniel. So we will just take and move this over another plate. And that looks pretty good right there. We're starting to fill it up. I think this is 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 plates now. So we've got 41 more to go, I believe. When I put up One Eyed Cat sticker, I didn't, I just used my hands, so I didn't have nothing really as a, so I just grabbed the old bank card, slapped that one on there. All right, so we're gonna get this sticker up here in memory of their son, is which they requested, which is awesome. So we're gonna stick it right there. Woo! All right, there we go, all. In memory of Daniel Ziegler, on the wall with his Georgia plate. It will be there forever, and obviously it'll be there in all the videos that pan this way, so. Thank you to everybody that sent me a plate this week. So we got Pennsylvania, Georgia, from One Eyed Cat and the Ziegler family. All right, guys, let's get back to our regular content. But as soon as these lifts come, we're gonna be back to normal. Got parts coming for Linda and Homer both. I can kind of show you that. This is what's all wrong with Linda. Starter's bad. I can't read my own writing. Oh yeah, starter's bad. I gotta replace the plug wires because we caught them all on fire again. Shifting cable is completely burnt, so I got another one of those on order. I gotta get a cooling tank for this because I've been stealing Homer's to put on Linda and Linda to put back on Homer. So I gotta get a B-body cooling tank. So gonna be going to Michigan here, I think in the next month or so, going up there and hang out with Dutch. So maybe I can find a B-body cooling tank in the junkyard. I gotta get new heat shields for the shifting cable and the wires because, you know, they say they heat up to 70,000 degrees, which is bullcrap. You know, I just melt clean through them or catch them on fire themselves. And Homer, who's just sitting here kind of after the devastation of Indy, which is cool. He's bent back enough. Got a carburetor coming for him. Got his 727 redone. It's sitting over there. I got to put it back in. New torque converter, new flex plate, which I have sitting over there from TCI. I got to go through the brakes and the seat belt. I got to bolt in because you remember Indy, I just fell clean out into over there. Not going to do that again. Going through the brakes, that's a whole nother thing. This got Wilwood brakes on it. $3,000 set of disc Wilwood brakes. And I tried to do a burnout at a show the other day, just farting around, and she just shoved right through the brakes. So I got to figure out what's going on there. Maybe I had some air in the lines, but those brakes would not hold this car. Weird, right? So got to get that figured out. We've been doing some cleaning down here. Got my granddaughter, and I pull out a few items a day, and she cleans them all back up because, you know, that's going away, and this is coming in. So she's going to continue to work on this, get it all clean, because once we get them brand new shiny lifts in here, you know, I don't want a bunch of dirt and crap everywhere. Kind of clean everything back up. And then at some point, going to reseal this floor, get all my burnout marks and grease and oil marks and all that jazz out of here. And that's going to be about it, guys. All right, guys, that's going to be the end of today's episode. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't done it yet, make sure to smash that like button. Get in there and hit that subscription icon. Ding, 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 that little bell. Get in there on them giveaways, you guys. I mean, there's no cost to enter, no cost to subscribe. I even give the merch away for free. I give the giveaways away for free. Get in there and win you something, people. I mean, you could get anything from a shirt to $500–600 worth of tools, and if we get to 5,000 subs, one of y'all is going to win a lift. That is life-changing for people in the automotive industry. We'll catch you next time.